Alright you guys, and welcome back to another video. And today I want to take a first look at the MISC Fortune. This is the new salvage ship by MISC, built on the Prospector platform. Now I won't react to the video that CIG put out going inside this ship a little bit more because it's finally in game. So what we're going to do in this video is I'm going to go through the store page, and then we're going to take a look at it. We're going to jump into Star Citizen 4.1. It is now on the live servers. So let's get right into this video. First of all, we can see here the ship in action. Salvage simplified. We have the video here again. I will leave this linked in the video description if you guys want to take another look at it. We have an image here of the ship salvaging. You can see those VTOLs. And what's interesting is you can see the grids on the outside here. Basically, everything that we went over in my last video ended up being true, which again makes sense based on the sneak peeks. We were able to basically call everything that this ship is going to be. It's got that single size one salvage laser at the front here, and then these two arms that come out, these are designed for the structural salvage. That way you can get your construction materials, right? So you have your RMC, then you have your construction materials, just like the Vulture, but again, these are a little bit smaller. And this is just one beam versus the Vultures 2. I'll do a comparison video later on, but I want to get the ship in game and kind of use them back to back. So basically what I want to do is one play session, use the Fortune, another play session, use the Vulture, and then give you guys my feedback. So it'll be a little bit more detailed comparison video. This video is just going to be kind of like a first look. You can see how this conveyor grid system is designed to work, where you have the dispenser here, and then the boxes come out and they magnetically attach on the side. So it is very similar to something like a Hull A, basically, where it has the cargo on the side here. To breaking the ship down, you have the salvage laser and the cockpit up at the front. You have your side entrance. So what's nice is that this ship has two entrance and exits. You have your habitation in the middle. This is a single person ship. It has a single bed. This forward portion right here is exactly the same as the Prospector, but when we get to this section right here, that's when things start to change, right? You have your external cargo racks, and there is a hallway that goes through here. You can see the windows behind the grid plates. You have your cargo dispenser that is right here with your buffer. You have 13 SU buffer, and you have 12 SU, 6 on each side for the grid plates, and then you have an internal cargo hold. Now, I'm not sure if it has a grid, but we can take a look at that when we go in game. Then we have some image here. You see this player here moving in the boxes with a tractor beam. Some people are saying that you will be able to use this ship without a tractor beam. I mean, you're just gonna need a tractor beam for everything in this game if you know, dealing with cargo, because again, you're gonna have to get the stuff off of the ship unless you know, store it and you have it like automatically unloaded. Then we have kind of a similar photo here. We have a photo of it kind of just flying through in pyro. We have a photo of two salvaging together. I think this is, you know, kind of a good use case for this, kind of like a small salvage fleet, you know, some type of industrial org going out and having an org night and just going through and finding salvage and knocking it out, and having some kind of cargo ship like maybe the C2, where you can have someone going back and forth and just taking this cargo off and loading it up somewhere. There are a lot of possibilities with this ship. And so now we have the paints, right? So we have factory standard, just like the Prospector. We have that silver. I have a little technical specs here. 12 SU cargo, 2 exterior cargo pylons, 4 SU internal. Okay, so you have 4 SU internal on I believe that lift at the back, right? So that's pretty nice to know. And then of course, again, I think the buffer is the same as the Vulture, so you have 13 SU buffer. So you have 12 for 13, so you can get a decent amount of salvage on this ship. 3 size 1 shields, and you have the size there. Let's look at some other paints. We have luminance. Okay, so this is white and gray and black. It doesn't look too bad. I kind of like this. This would look good if you're, doing some gameplay on Microtech. Then we have the reserve. Okay, I like the reserve. This is black, and it looks like it has this kind of caramel colored highlight detail. This kind of looks a little bit like a concierge black and gold paint, right? Then we have windfall. Okay, so this is kind of cool. This reminds me very much of the Starlancer Max's blue metallic paint, but again, this is just kind of copper colored. Very cool looking, unique. We'll have to take a look at that in game. Then we have sunspot, black and O-rings. Very industrial looking. I do like it. Kind of that high visibility look, I think, is very attractive for industrial gameplay. Because again, that's kind of how industrial ships or industrial vehicles are in real life. The MISC Fortune. Now let's look at the price. $160 on War Bond. Concierge paint is the orange and black paint here. Let's see what we're getting with that. We are getting the sunspot paint, lifetime insurance, air view hanger, and the ship itself for $160. Then we have the non-concierge War Bond, same deal, except you're not getting the concierge paint. And then we have the store credit deal. If we go over here to more info, we're getting 6-month insurance, air view hanger, and it is not IAE or anything like that. So of course, the insurance has gone back down to 6-month insurance. But if you upgrade from another ship, it will apply the higher tier upgrade. So if you have a ship with lifetime insurance and you upgrade it using store credit, then it will carry the other ships. And then we have a pack here, the industrial pack. You have the Prospector and the Fortune. If you want both of them, it is $315. Then we have some Red Festival promotions. Okay, so Red Festival is going on right now. That is the Lunar New Year. Red Festival is celebrated as well in Star Citizen. There are red envelopes that you can pick up in game. And right now, if you go to the launcher, you'll see that there is kind of a display case, and you can click on that link from the launcher and it will take you to a store page where you can get that for free. So it's a free gift to everybody who has Star Citizen installed. If you want the display case for the red envelopes, don't forget to check that out. I believe it will be available throughout the entire Red Festival. And here we have the auspicious red pig paint and the auspicious red snake paint. So this is the year of the pig and the year of the snake. So what CIG does is they have the year for right now, 2025, and they have the year in Star Citizen in game, 2955, right? So you have 2025 and 2955. What animal it would be in the year in the future. So they have 2 paints now. So that's pretty nice there. And then we have $6 for the luminance, 9 for the reserve, 6 for the windfall. Those are the other paints. And we have upgrade. You can upgrade today. I believe this is a War Bond upgrade. Yes, you have 2 options here. You have a War Bond upgrade and you have a standard upgrade with store credit. Right, so that is pretty nice to see. I like that. So what we're going to do now is we're going to hop in game. I'm going to take a look at the paints. I'm just going to go in Arena Commander. I'm going to take a walk around the ship and see what it's like. So, all right, so we're here in Arena Commander. This is pretty cool. They have completely redone the way the UI looks for Arena Commander for the Red Festival. You can see here it says Arena Commander in its new unique font. And all of the visuals around here has changed. That's a really nice touch. Alright, so here we are. This is the cockpit for the MISC Fortune. what CIG has said is that this is the new MISC UI, right? The design, we kind of seen this already with the Starlancer Max. And we'll take a walk around on the inside of the ship. So again, just like the Prospector, we have this area at the front here. It feels like we have more space. I could be totally wrong about that though. We have the door here. Over here we have the bathroom, shower, toilet combo. Okay, so that's kind of interesting. We have no mirror, just a sink, and here's the shower toilet combo. Toilet down there. Some space to put some stuff, and the keypad for the door. We have the airlock over here if we want to exit on that side. Then over here we have your food maker, water, towels, an uninteractable screen. Then we have your engineering area, right? Engineering terminal, 2 fuses. And yep, that's it for that. Then what do we have over here? We have access point. Okay, not entirely sure what that is. What does it say? Gravity generator, okay. Then the next one is the jump drive. Okay. That's looking pretty good. We have storage for your multi-tools, and that says maintenance. Screen, there's radar and life support. So these aren't going to be modeled in yet, so we're just going to have some placeholder stuff for now, which is okay. Engineering should be right around the corner. Okay, then we have storage here under the bed. I'm in Arena Commander right now, so the storage is not going to work for me, but yes, you have the inventory down there. And then above you have your shields. So you have 1 shield generator there, but there are 3 shields on the ship, so there's going to be another point where there's shields. Then we have the computer. Again, that's not modeled in yet. Still waiting for engineering. You have your bed. It's a pretty nice bed, but you know, there's no TV screen or anything like that. Kind of simple, but not too bad. Then we have this main hallway here. I like this. This kind of reminds me of the Hull C. You have, you know, that tunnel in the middle. You have windows though, and you can see the grid plates. That's where your cargo is gonna be. I like I like whenever CIG adds windows to ships. You know, it gives us, you know, the ability to see the cool worlds that they have designed. Then we have the terminal here. This is where you're going to craft, you know, the little things, be that multi-tools or canisters. And I suppose it will be dispensed right there for the internal stuff anyway. And yeah, here is the back. So this is going to be your other cargo area. Here we have, what is this, coolers. Okay, so we have that larger size 2 cooler there, it looks like, anyway. Then we have your other 2 shields, right? So you have 1 shield above the bed, and the other 2 shields are going to be here. Not too bad. Then you have a panel there for the door. I suppose it will be able to be locked. And the control for the elevator. So I'm assuming that you have the grid here. So one SU box, 2 SU box, and then I suppose you can stack them, or no, you have 1, 2, 3, 4. So where I'm standing, more likely is where you're gonna have them. But let's send the elevator down and kind of see how that looks. Hopefully I don't fall out of the ship. Okay, so yeah, I'm assuming that this area is where you're gonna have your 4SU of space. So you know, it's not too bad. This looks like you're gonna be able to fill a pulse or something on here. It seems like a pretty decent size, to be perfectly honest with you guys. So let's go back up and take this baby for a spin. We'll fly around, see how she handles, and then we'll take a look at the skin. Okay, so now we get an opportunity to look at the exterior. Okay, so we got VTOL here. Let's go on down. Oh, a little bit of a stutter there. Ooh, do not want to crash. Okay, where's a good place to land? I think probably right here. Gonna hit that lock? No, we should be good. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, it's a pretty good looking ship. It's basically just a prospector without the saddlebags, you know. So now, let's go take a look at some of the other paints and skins for this ship. Alright, so I moved to Security Post Korea to hopefully have a little bit better frame rate and performance, and as you can see, the game is running a little bit smoother. I think the Planet Green was taking up some performance resources, but the first paint we have here is the Auspicious Red. This is the snake paint. You have the snake. You can see the snake on the side there. The Year of the Pig paint is the same, I believe, but you have a different emblem on the side. So instead of the snake, you have the pig. And I like this paint. I like the red. I think it looks pretty good here. Let's get into the light a little bit more so we can see the front. So yeah, you have all gold on the bottom, which is pretty nice, and with the landing gear too. As we deploy that, you can see the bottom of the landing gear. You have the red pads there as well, and a little bit of gold and red on each landing gear here. Let me see if I can kind of zoom in on that. A little bit for you guys. Yeah, so you have a lot of nice detail on the landing gear, which you know, again, will see when you're landing at spaceports and whatnot. I think they did a pretty good job with this one. Alright, so now we have the reserve paint. This is the black and kind of cream colored paint. And you can see on the engine there, MISC, and then Fortune down underneath the side entrance. And it looks like this ship has a bit of this paint has a bit of a tint on the windscreen there. Yeah, we can see a little bit better now. zoom in a little bit for you guys. See Fortune there. You can see your player character in there with canopy. I do really like the visibility out of this. And underneath with the landing gear. Yeah, with the landing gear as well, you have a little bit of that kind of sandy color on the landing gear too. So this this beige color that's on the engines and this stripe on the side is also in the landing gear, and then you have the black on the bottom there. Really nice. I think they did a good job with this paint. I like it a lot. It's very sleek, you know. Cool. So now let's look at the last one. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the last paint. I didn't buy all of the paints because I didn't have any more store credit, and I didn't want to spend new money on any of this stuff. So this is the last paint I got. The other paint, which is the black and the white and the black and the orange, I believe, they're not bad looking, but I think people are going to be most excited about these paints here, you know, the Red Festival paints. The copper is a unique one. I don't know, I don't think everybody's really going to go for this. Just turn around here in the light so we can see it better. So it has black on the underside, and we can see the landing gear here. It has the beige on, or the copper color, I'm sorry, on the bottom of the landing gear. And again, you have, you know, part of the pistons and, you know, that stuff is all nicely painted as well to match, which again, I think is a really nice touch by CIG. Kind of zoom in on the side here a little bit. See the MISC logo there, Fortune. See the grid patterns a little bit better. This is a pretty nice looking ship. Now I have several Prospector paints that are not selectable when you go to the customization screen for the Fortune. So I do not think we will be able to use MISC Prospector skins on the Fortune, which kind of makes sense. They are different in certain ways because of the dispenser and that mill section. So they will need kind of like a specific skin. But that's why it's good that CIG releases these ships with skins now, so you kind of have options to change things around a little bit. But yeah, that is the MISC Fortune, ladies and gentlemen. I want to know what you guys think in the comments down below. Are you interested in this ship? Are you going to pick it up? Is this the ship that is going to get you into the salvage gameplay? Salvage is very lucrative, so I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of people are interested in this ship, checking it out. As an industrial player, I do like to see CIG actually add more industrial ships to the game to give players who are interested in the industrial gameplay loop more options. You know, I know that a lot of people are going to be comparing this to the Vulture. I will be doing a comparison video for this ship against the Vulture, which you know, stay tuned for. But I think that there's nothing against either of these ships, right? If you want to go with the MISC Fortune, totally fine. If you want to go with the Vulture, I think that's totally fine. Yeah, options out there, I think, is a good thing. At the end of the day, this ship is going to be attractive to a lot of people, and I hope they enjoy it. But I want to hear what you guys think. I love reading the comments. I'm going to be down there seeing what you guys think about the ship. And that's going to be it for me in this video. Thanks for hanging out with me again. Like I always say at the end of these videos, you guys like the video if you liked it, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you guys in the next one. Salute.